Hey, it's Miss Ware from Ware Cares, and we're back with another interesting video with English Made Easy. Now, have you ever been placed in a situation where your English seems just a little bit off and you can't seem to figure out why? Now, this could just be a simple issue of just your subject and verb not agreeing. Let's fix that. All right, so let's explore a little bit more. Now, what I want you to bear in mind when you're dealing with subject-verb agreement is that the verb must match or agree with the subject. And when we talk about the subject, we're talking about the who or what in the sentence. Who are we talking about? What are we making mention of? Now, let's look at the first rule, the simplest rule of them all. A singular subject must take a singular verb. Singular meaning one, so a singular subject must take a singular verb. However, a plural subject, which means more than one, must take a plural verb. Let's look at our example. Example 1. He run or runs. Now, in this case, we want to figure out whether or not our subject refers to one, or if our subject refers to more than one. He, in this case, refers to one person. So if our subject is singular, then our verb must also be singular. Now, please note that in the verb world, the singular verb takes the S. However, the plural verb, it doesn't take the S. So once you see the S added to a verb, it's actually in its singular form. So he runs. Let's look at the next one, she. You're going to ask yourself the same question. She, is that a singular subject or a plural subject? Are we talking about one, or is it that we're talking about more than one? So she walks or walk. Now remember, our rule states that once we have a singular subject, it must take a singular verb. So she is one, so walks in this case would be our singular verb. Let's look at the next example, and we're going to be comparing the verbs barks versus bark. Let's look at our subject, the dog. Is the dog singular, which means one, or is it plural, more than one? The dog is referring to one dog. So in this case,